here in the early morning, uh, dark hours of Saturday. Oh, I was about to say July, August 1st. Is that the correct date? I have to double check on that. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what oh, it is the second. I am a day behind. So I just want to I just want to come in and say the importance of speaking to your children, no matter the age, no matter the um, breed, no matter the species, your children, the ones that you consider your children to be. Yes. And in this case, I'm speaking about your canine friends or your cat friends. These are your children. I have a canine friend right here, falling asleep on me in this car. Just recently went through something very traumatic. Mom, right, and canine both went to jail because mom went to jail, right? I never heard this before. Like, I never heard, like, oh, what happens? The dog got to go to jail too. Well, and yeah, they take him to the pound, and then, like, I can only understand how traumatic it could have been. Like, being taken away from its all, like, mom, and then being placed in the pound where all these other barking dogs are, and like not knowing what's going on. It's like being stolen and kidnapped, just separated. The anxiety. They say that this dog barks and whines a lot now through the separation, and because of that, it can't be taken to a lot of places that you usually take because it's like becomes very annoying for people. So, mom, like still secludes, dog in the vehicle with AC and everything, and whenever they go anywhere, because she goes everywhere with him, and then he starts going ape shit in the vehicle, and it's like I try to explain to her like, you, it's not how I don't think you should go about it that way because that separation anxiety that comes with that. Like, can you imagine? Like, oh man, yeah. And then this collar, they didn't get, like, once he got out the pound, he didn't. They were it was like a nice collar that he had, a custom collar with his name, and real nice. Spent a lot of money, very sentimental to the family. Um, and wow, like now I got this collar, like a choke collar thing, and she's very small, and her and her boyfriend separated, dad. So it's like dad's not around now, and now it's her and him, and he went through that, and it'd been coddled his whole life basically, so, and now we're having these issues and these problems. Well, mom's inside right now, and I am with this youth over here, Draco. Such a beautiful dog. Said that it's a sheepdog for reindeers, right? Somebody had asked, is is that what is that? Not a husky, but what is that? The canine, the one that was the shoot, German Shepherd. It looks like a mix with a German Shepherd or something, but not quite. But and no, it's like what did I say for reindeers? A cattle dog for reindeers, something like that. I don't know. And I found that to be quite interesting and cool. Like, um, but very beautiful. And so we're here in the car, and the AC's on, and the truck, whatever. And she gets off, and then I'm holding him. I'm chilling back, and when they leave, he starts moaning and whining. And so I immediately go to talking just like this is my child, or this is an adult, or this is anyone that's been just recently through something traumatic, you know and you can tell these telltale signs, right? All I did was like explain to Draco that I understand that you're scared, because that the other day they took away mommy, and then you didn't know the whole situation. I just kind of like laid out the whole situation, like word for word, and I didn't leave a lot. Like, I'm not gonna repeat it all right now because like the whole situation, which is, like just like you were having to do a review if you were officer of the report or something. I don't know, but and then after I finish, he's laying with me, sitting with me, right? And then he gets up, and I guess that AC can make you sleepy, right? When you're not fighting, have no resistance, and worrying about you can like when you're like anxiety, like can you sleep when you have anxiety? I know I can't, So I got in the car, and it's awesome because he's laying on his back now with his head with I'm in the back seat of a truck with my foot up on the not the on the center console between the driver and passenger seat, and so I'm like cocked up, so and he got his leg, I mean his head between my belly, chest, and knee, and he's got his back like he's like his back up against me with his head down and then like sitting down type thing, like he's just laid out. Like I'm holding him, right, and he's got his arm, this arm closest to me. I'm under that arm holding it, and then I'm just scratching his chest a little, and his other arm he is laid out. That AC will do wonders to you. Oh my god, I love this situation. But I was able to see and hear this story, whatever. Like I didn't know this girl mom before tonight. I'm riding with my friend, and he's with giving her a ride. I guess she's just fresh out this situation, and I was able to sit here and connect with him and let him know that I understand and feel his energy by you know putting myself in his shoes and feeling what he would have felt, and that's awesome. So I just wanted to say, like, whatever children you have, whatever loved ones, and those that aren't your loved ones, and those that are other people's children, right? And those are the scary dogs that you see and you're frightened of, or the animals, or, you know, they are alive and they have feelings just as much as you do. If we can try to better feel what other people are feeling, understand what they're going through, and understand, even if you don't have to, just understand that everybody's life has their own things. And man, this world would be such a better place if we could just love ourselves enough to understand what everybody else is feeling. Because I know my whole life, all I wanted was somebody to understand me and how I felt. I felt blind to all of that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is we all deserve to be here on this planet. We all deserve to live. We all deserve to be understood and misunderstood at the same time. We should never forget that as a species. And if I believe if we can make that our like understanding and solid like foundation, something in there, that we can put this, like the Bible for 2,000 years, if we can put this understanding in our forefront of our mind, I believe the future tomorrow is going to be greater than anything that I've ever imagined it could be, in multiples of, man, I probably couldn't even explain it. Imagine that. Peace, love, happiness, joy, and compassion. That's what we're moving into. That's what we are in now. That's energy of Nova Gia year one, not after death 2025. The year has changed, people, if you didn't know. It is year one of Nova Gia, NG1. I'm just letting you know if you didn't know yet. And with that, early morning betterment love, I want to give a shout out to Magnetize Yourself, the channel, 30-day challenge. This is day one for me. Thank you. Hey, Sean K over and out. Ooh, man, you know what it is. Yes. Yeah.